Hi, Shelby Jo Long, Senior Vice President of the Strategic Advisor Board and CEO of Business Dynamics. I help businesses with their communication infrastructure so they can really take their business to the next level and understand their power and their influence. This week, I'm here all week talking about how we need to concentrate on these essential soft skills to help bring our business plans and business operations to life, because we have all these plans and operations and business ideas, but none of it comes to fruition unless we can communicate that mission and vision to our employees and get everybody on the same page. Talked about that on Monday, how important it is to have that communication, intentional communication infrastructure in your business to communicate that mission and vision. Yesterday, I talked about how important it is to practice your verbal communication skills so you can become more clear and more dynamic and more persuasive with your employees. Today, I'm going to talk about the other side of things, and that's how we as leaders can become more of a participant in the communication as well. Being an empathetic and analytical listener is a way that we can really start to grasp onto those leadership skills, engage with our employees, and really understand at the base grassroots level the types of things that need to change in our business to really help it move forward. Because we can have all the plans in the world, but if they're not being implemented and they're not sustaining, it's not a way to really move our business forward in a direction that's growing or scaling. So how important is it to practice our empathetic and analytical skills? We have all these plans, but it's humans that are implementing these plans. And humans and people that are implementing these plans have a lot of other things going on with their lives, whether they have family or medical issues or they have home issues, all the stresses of the economy. There's lots of things going on. So as a business owner and as a leader, it's important to recognize that sometimes that might get in the way, that sometimes there might be something on the other side of that. There might be a reason, a personal reason, that things aren't getting accomplished in the way that we want to. There's lots of stresses out there, and being a listener and that side of the conversation is a way that you can really help engage with your employees. Just remembering that we're human and there's other things that we're dealing with. The analytical listening and just having the open understanding type of listening, that's where you can start to think about how a feedback loop can become really helpful as you implement these plans. Remember, you are a leader putting together the plans of how you're going to execute, how you're going to increase your profit, how you're going to do all these things, but then you have employees that are fulfilling these needs. But if we're not understanding what's happening in that level, and if there's a problem or an issue or a more efficient way to do that, if there's not a feedback loop established, then it can be really challenging and you can burn out your employee, you can burn out your whole infrastructure. We don't want to do that. You want to have an open communication with your employee and with the employee structure to be able to really move your business to the next level. Because sometimes those immediate solutions are right in front of them as they're implementing this solution. And they can discover new ways to solve the problem that you might not see. So think about how to involve your employees on a personal level. Understand that human side is there too, and be more empathetic in your communication. But also understand how a feedback loop and having that open communication can be really good practice for your business to understand how to best solve the problems. So just a few communication tips to help get you through the week and think differently about your leadership position. I want to talk about how to implement some of these major strategies in your business. Always happy to chat. Reach out at shelbyjolong.com. I'll see you tomorrow.